You may have seen my video on the worst tribe of all time, which is all about the Ulong tribe of Survivor Palau. They never won an immunity challenge and were whittled down to only one member left in a manner that I can only describe as a train wreck. When I made that video, many people were wondering if the Ravu tribe from Survivor Fiji could rival Ulong, and I thought to myself, Ravu? Surely these fans can't be serious. I thought to myself, Ravu isn't that bad. But then I rewatched Survivor Fiji and realized, oh yeah, they're terrible. A complete dumpster fire, if you will. So that's what we're exploring today. Is Ravu, the dumpster fire, even worse than the infamous Ulong tribe, which was a train wreck? Let's find out. Thanks to the patrons for making this channel possible. If you would like to support the channel, pick what videos I make, and watch every video weeks and even months early, then consider joining them on Patreon. It only costs a few bucks a month and you can cancel at any time. Thank you for your support.
39 days, 19 people, 1 survivor.
Survivor Fiji is the show's 14th season, taking place only 4 seasons after Survivor Palau, which featured the train wreck Ulong. Sure, that season was fun, a one-time event for us viewers to see a tribe so bad that they couldn't save their own butts at any point in time, and the show did nothing to help them. But what no one wanted was a repeat of this, which is why the Ravu tribe is even more despised, as it seemed like the show tries to throw them 1,000 lifelines to not be Ulong, and Ravu squanders every opportunity, helping make this season one of the worst of all time. Yeah, with no more delay, let's do this. Episode 1 is probably the highest point for Ravu. Why is that, you ask? Simply because they don't exist yet. I know, crazy, right? All 19 players are working together, and here we meet a lot of our main characters, but the one who will be featured probably the most is Rocky.
In my past, where I used to work and stuff, they call me Stallone, they call me, I guess I look like Sylvester Stallone or Rocky. I have droopy eyes, dark hair. For some reason, James is too hard for them to remember, so Rocky will suffice.
So as everyone is working on this massive shelter that is simply unheard of in the history of Survivor, we see Sylvia taking the lead on the project and bossing everyone around, and we go 2 whole days with everyone all together. That is until night 2, when finally some cracks show.
When you as great as I, you can say what you want to say. That's what I do. I just go from project to project.
Simmer down a little bit.
You know what? You every time somebody tell me to simmer down, it just adds fuel to my fight. Where all the white people here?
What?
If you white, raise your hand. Rocky, what color you, man? What's your nationality?
I'm Italian, Irish, and Spanish.
Oh, you talking to him, you gonna talk to me like
You snap a little bit at me, all right? I'm telling you right now, I don't want to be treated like that. Okay, I'm just trying to go to sleep. I've been running around all day. I don't need you to raise your voice to me, because I'm not a little girl.
I don't yell at people. That's not me.
What are you doing
I don't
right
yell
now?
at people.
What are you
I'm
doing?
talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Okay,
I haven't yelled at anybody here. I haven't yelled at anybody here, and I'm not gonna let anybody belittle me.
What do I stand to gain by belittling you?
I don't know.
What do I
I
stand
don't
to
know.
gain?
Why?
Because you yelled at me.
Rob,
That's why.
You
That's
yelling
why.
right now. You are yelling
because
right
you're
now.
repeating yourself and you don't pay attention. I'm trying to explain it to you.
You yell.
Go back to bed. Go back to bed and hang out with your friends.
Whatever, Rob.
Oh fun, I am sure this means nothing later though. Day 3 rolls around and everyone goes to the immunity challenge, where Jeff says, hey everyone, who is your leader? And people are like, Sylvia, I guess, and she was bossing us around for the past 2 days. And get this, Jeff says, cool, Sylvia, you single-handedly get to split up these 18 people into 2 tribes. Why is the show giving her this much power? They are putting their pre-merge on the shoulders of Sylvia, which is just insane to me. For our infamous Ravu tribe, she picks Earl, Yowman, Mookie, Anthony, Michelle, Rita, Erica, Jessica, and Rocky. So with this ragtag group of individuals working together, how does the first immunity challenge go?
Ravu, you need to pick it up.
Come on, come on, come on. Get up, get up, get up. Come on out. Jump in.
Immunity.
That is loss number 1, and yes, we're keeping track. Since Ravu lost immunity, they are also sent to a new camp where they have a pot and a machete, and that's it. Meanwhile, Moto is living in the lap of luxury with their massive shelter that they were given. With that, they vote out their perceived weak member in Jessica.
Jessica, tribe has spoken.
A rough start, but they have been a tribe for like half a day, so things will undoubtedly turn around for them. However, they have yet to make fire, so they are licking leaves in order to avoid dehydration. People are literally collapsing though from the lack of water. Yowman does say we can use coconuts as a substitute for now, But then day 5 rolls around and Sylvia arrives. Yay, our savior. Back when she picked the tribes, she didn't get to go on one. She was told that whoever loses a member, she will replace them. In this case, she's replacing Jessica. But that same day, despite having a 2-day break from her, people are already over Sylvia again.
I was not really excited for Sylvia to come back. I already didn't have great feelings about her personality. I personally think she's a little bossy and just likes to push people around.
In many ways, Sylvia's the outsider. She kind of does rub people the wrong way. I mean, it's not so much that she's a bad person, it's just that she's, for lack of a better word, she's bossy.
It is now day 6 and everyone is starving. They have looked high and low for anything that isn't coconut, which they have to eat raw since they still don't have fire. And Erica is a miracle worker as she finds a patch of pineapples growing near their camp, which he describes as hundreds of them. What a lifesaver. Earl even says, I need to marry this woman. This pumps up everyone's morale and they are feeling good. So at the immunity challenge,
Ravu working together very well. Still with the lead. Ravu untying their crates. Moto back with their 3rd crate.
The other way, turn a little bit more. Turn a little bit more. That was it.
Erica's certain she's right. Go, Moto, start untying.
That was it.
Everybody calm down.
Moto wins the challenge.
back at camp, talks arise of who should be voted out next. At this point, it seems easy, just get rid of Sylvia, which is what some people want to do until others start pushing Erica instead. And the moment this idea gets uttered, the music changes to an idiot theme. As if it wasn't clear enough to us already that they shouldn't do this, the music is doubling down on this idea. But Ravu isn't known for being smart or lucky, so at Tribal Council, Erica is voted out.
Erica, tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
Episode 3 begins with the tribe feeling depressed and unsure if they can stop this losing streak. That's a pretty bad mentality to have after only 2 losses, but combine it with no water, and so far nothing feels like it's gone their way.
Being the biggest group of losers that Survivor's ever seen sucks. It's not fun. We just can't win challenges right now. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they put like a jinx on us or a curse, but we just can't win right now.
The more we lose, the more difficult it is to recover.
Maybe, just maybe, them getting fired could turn things around. They have attempted many times to make it with no success. However, this doesn't dissuade Michelle and Rita from trying once again.
Dear son, Michelle would like you to come out and play today. Please participate in my game. Sincerely, Michelle. We haven't had fire, so I decided to just go out and give it a go while we have some sun. I started to pray, because I know my mama doesn't want me to die out here. I look down about a minute and a half later, and I see the start of a fire. So I go running back to the beach. First person I see is Anthony, and I hand that off to him. And I'm like, start a fire with this.
It's about time. With fire, they can boil water to make it clean and get hydrated once again. The tribe's morale is on the upswing, and Moto better watch out. They are about to get their butts kicked. So at the reward challenge,
First one to get it in scores a point for their tribe. Gary scores for Moto. Moto leads 1-0. Choice of rewards on the line. Ravu scores. Rocky takes a fall right behind. Boo with one shot. Scores for Moto. Stacy bounces it off the net. Moto leads 3-1. Mookie scores for Ravu. Sylvia still not at the shooting line. Liliana scores for Moto. And Gardo scores for Moto. Moto leads 5-2. Yelmam just misses. Dre scores for Moto. Moto wins reward.
Okay. I know it didn't exactly work out and that is their 3rd loss, but surely that challenge wasn't in their skill set. They are a strong tribe, not really a smart tribe, so a feat of strength is how they would beat Moto if given the chance. And luckily for them, that is what the next immunity challenge offers.
Who can swallow fastest? Sylvia got a little nub on there, don't lose it. Dre has it for Moto. No, Rocky for Ravu. Mookie has it for Ravu.
That might have just stopped our goodwill towards them. Goodwill and sportsmanship is to be humble and
You
not
guys
the
taunt
revenue.
too, though, bro. You guys taunt too. It's not on one-sided, brother.
We don't
Chill
taunt,
out.
and we still wish y'all the best of luck.
I wish you the best of luck too, but it's all fun and
I know, it is
love
fun
and
and
war,
games.
baby. Chill out, relax. You vote off 2 people, then you tell me how you feel, bro.
Alex has it for Moto. We are tied 2-2.
Come on, Michelle. Come on, Michelle.
Go, Michelle. Edgardo has it for Moto. Moto wins immunity again.
Wow, loss number 4. I guess that fire Michelle made didn't really change their fortunes whatsoever. At Tribal Council, they finally do what they should have done last time and vote out Sylvia.
Sylvia, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
Episode 4 sees Earl saying, "I'm tired of the little jabs at each other. If you all have issues, then just confront each other so we can move on and unify as a tribe." This, of course, goes terribly.
For some reason, Anthony, you just consistently irritate the out of me. All the time. And I think you go out of your way to do it. I think for some reason, for some strange reason, you play this sympathy case every once in a while that drives me nuts. I don't usually deal with people like that unless it's a broad. No offense to the ladies, it's how I talk to girls. But unless it's a girl, or it's my mother, or it's my crazy aunt, everybody messes up. But when you whine about something, or when you get all you get all sentimental and sensitive, you're a man.
Sorry I irk you. I'm sorry I irritate you. I have no idea what I'm doing to you that's irritating you. I've spent a lot of my life with very little self-esteem. You know, I got picked on as a kid, and I guess I developed a whole lot of self-loathing. I may not be doing the best in the challenges, but if they want me off this island, if they want me out this game, they're gonna have to push me off, because there's no way in hell I'm giving up.
At the reward challenge, I think you know how this is going to play out. They lose, and it isn't even close. Back at camp, everything is going well, and everyone is just so pleasant to each other.
Absolutely ridiculous. Thank you. Why don't we just go to tribal council right now? Well, you want to go to tribal council right now? We'll vote somebody off. This is all we do every week. Every other day, we vote somebody off. So why don't we just call Jeff up right now on the Jeff phone and go, "Hey Jeff, we're ready to vote somebody off today." Just lost. So what's the sense? What's the sense of going, "Oh, we'll get them next time. Oh, we'll do this next time"? No, I'm not sugarcoating that.
You lost, it sucks, let's move on. I mean, if you go on somewhere and think you're gonna lose, your chances
I'm not
are
being negative, I'm stating the obvious. There's a difference.
I know what most of you are thinking. If this tribe had cookies, then all would be well in the world again. Oh wait, wrong season. I meant to say that if Rocky was voted out, then everyone's morale will improve. But does Ravu actually think this? No. Instead, Rocky does his best to turn around the feelings everyone has towards him by channeling a past winner.
Whether you're on the bottom or if you're on the top, or if you're, I don't know if I'm gonna look at you.
Well, thankfully I only got like a half a second peek of James naked. Not pretty sight.
Wow, Rocky, I've never been more motivated in my entire life. At the immunity challenge, they find out that Gary quit the game due to medical reasons, so believe it or not, if Ravu wins this immunity challenge, they are even with Moto in terms of the number of members on each tribe. Wow, what a stroke of luck. Too bad Ravu isn't a good tribe, otherwise they would take full advantage of this opportunity.
Moto wins immunity, still undefeated.
In a twist that I am 99% sure production made up to try and help Ravu, the note in the bottle says whoever wins immunity can either keep immunity and they have to switch camps, so if Ravu had won this would highly benefit them, or give up immunity and keep their camp, something that Ravu would have not done at all obviously if they had won this challenge. This is very much a helping Ravu centric twist. As it turns out, Moto values their camp too much, so they give up immunity, so Ravu is safe because it was handed to them. Episode 5 brings with it day 12 and everyone is starving. What else is new? Everyone on Ravu, that is. Moto is doing quite well for themselves, thanks for asking. The upcoming reward promises what they really want: food, which is provided that they win, of course. So how does it go?
Rocky, it's gotta burn a little bit.
Look at my eyes, man. It's fire coming out right now.
Dreams just said,
keep it up, guy. Seriously. Well, why don't me and you go up there right now?
we could.
Well, let's do that then. Keep running him up. Bring it.
Cassandra uses her body, knocks Rita in. Anthony is in. Moto leads, 3, zip. Lisi hits her hard. Pushes her off with no trouble. Who pushes Earl off? Moto leads, 5, zip. Stacy in the water. Ravu scores their first point. Moto wins reward.
Okay, so technically Ravu lost their 7th challenge, but who is counting after all? I'm not, especially when Rocky and Yao-Man blow the 8th challenge in a row for Ravu. Not meaning that they've blown all 8 challenges, just now it's the 8th challenge in a row that this tribe has blown, securing Ravu yet another trip to Tribal Council. Maybe this tribe is cursed. Even Ulong had won a reward or 2 by now. Back at camp, people are still not considering the idea of voting out Rocky despite constantly causing drama and even losing them the last immunity challenge. Instead, it comes down to a debate between Anthony and Rita, since they both annoy a lot of people. And at Tribal Council, Rita gets the axe.
Rita, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
Sure, she isn't that great in challenges, but how is Rocky still here? Episode 6 starts with Mookie swatting at some flies, and Rocky tells him that if he doesn't near him again, then they're gonna fight. But we don't have too much time to dwell on this, as Jeff says we are cutting Ravu some slack and picking new tribes. By the end of this draft, the new Ravu is Anthony, Alex, Mookie, Edgardo, Dreams, and did you guess it? That's right, Rocky. Fun! Like Sylvia before her, Lisi is told whichever tribe loses a member will have her replacing them.
Lisi, never good to be odd person out. You are, however, still in the game.
Oh, geez.
Were you worried?
No, I thought this would be like, I'm out. Now would be a good time to exit.
Well, so I guess you just told these guys that you're fine going home.
All I'm saying is that I wouldn't mind, you know, saying, okay, great, guys, do your business.
I'm sure Ravu, whichever tribe loses immunity, which could be anybody, is looking forward to having Lisi on their tribe now. Back at camp, Ravu is pumped. Their tribe is all men, and that means they won't lose a single challenge until the merge. Now, historically in Survivor, this is wrong. It's so wrong, but let's not dampen their spirits too much.
We're gonna kick some ass. It's men now.
Ravu men, baby.
Ravu men.
Yeah!
Right now, on paper, we're a superpower. A superpower. Said it again. We look good.
And this may sound weird, but like, I'm glad that there are no women here, man. Women are just politics, and it's just that, like,
Yeah. That's why every person who's been voted off has been a woman.
Just excited to, be eating, hanging out with some of the boys. No offense, I love women. I love them. I love to touch them and make out, and have conversations with them, get along well. In this type of environment, this type of game, you don't need any stupid girl stories or distractions or any stupid things like that.
After that incredible display of masculinity, stupidity, I'm not sure which one, they do catch a bunch of fish and things are looking up finally. So now it is time for the immunity challenge, a test of brains and strength. No team mixed with women can defeat the almighty Ravu.
Wins immunity! Yeah.
Well then, that was a plot twist. Everyone decides that since Anthony is like a girl in their minds, that he is the next to go, and at Tribal Council, him and Rocky fight about standing up for yourself. And let me translate this whole fight, because I was going to show it, but I realized this is so dumb. And not in an interesting way, otherwise I would show it. Rocky is basically a bully and Anthony is mild-mannered. They both handle insecurities in their own way. Anyways, Anthony is voted out.
Anthony, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
Episode 7 sees us on day 17, and Lisi replaces Anthony on the Ravu tribe. This seems like a downgrade at first, but the manly men of Ravu like her since they see her as a friend and not like some girly girl. So with her on their tribe, they feel like things are looking up. Oh boy, this song and dance again. So at the reward challenge, they of course lose.
Yeah! Ravu wins their first challenge!
Wait, what? Ravu won? They actually get to go on a reward for once. Did they cheat or something? I don't understand how this happened. Anyways, they're given a trip to the local arcade along with beer and hot dogs. However, Rocky just can't help himself. And since Anthony is gone and that was his easy target before, everyone is now his target.
When I'm starving, right? I'm sitting on the grass in the dirt. Everyone's talking about chocolate chip ice cream. Now they're all rolling on the couch. Oh, my stomach. So I start making fun of them. Oh, I'm gonna eat 19 hot dogs and I'm gonna eat 17 brownies because they were running their mouth.
Honestly, how is he still here? Anyways, Ravu loses immunity again, marking loss number 10. Whatever. The debate on who should go next boils down to Lisi or Rocky. It's about time someone figured this out. Ultimately, they realize that Rocky's attitude has plagued Ravu all season, as witnessed by Mookie, and they think Lisi will be more loyal come the merge. So finally, Rocky is voted out.
Rocky, tribe has spoken.
Good boys, huh?
Episode 7 sees a major game move happen. Let me explain. This season features Exile Island, a place one castaway is stranded on at a time where they get clues for the hidden immunity idol. There is one on each camp, and since Moto has more competent players than the current Ravu, they got their idol a while ago. But there's still an idol on the Ravu beach. So when Lisi went to exile and came back, she's like, here everyone, here's the clues, I don't really care. So while her and Dreams are sleeping, oh, people are going for the win.
There's no words to describe how much this means to me in this game.
This morning, Mookie tried to be like a little discreet, flipping leaves and trying to play with the ground. And I was like, what, idol digging? And he had no choice but to say, yeah. I'm like, dude, you're gonna have to wake up really, really early to fool an old cat like me. What's wrong with you?
I have the idol, and Lisi's still digging for it. She has no idea, and I'm gonna help her dig. And that's the funny part.
Lisi is so smart. I'm impressed by her, especially when the tribes are told that the next challenge is them doing a local dance, and she says she never takes any challenges seriously because who cares about them? Plus, she hates dancing. Fun, which of course doesn't help Ravu as they lose challenge number 11, and this is out of hand. I wanted to say it's getting out of hand, but it's been out of hand for a while. While on Exile Island, again, Lisi says she feels like quitting again, but then upon arriving at the immunity challenge, I cannot believe this, she dances her way in right after saying how much she doesn't like dancing and how she doesn't try. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now she wants to dance, but it is time. Ravu wants to win this immunity challenge to even the score with Moto, going into what they think will be the merge next episode.
And he does not. Moto wins first round and the first point. Moto wins the second round. Moto wins immunity.
That is loss number 12. What the heck? At this point, I failed to mention, because it is the focus of a separate video, that I do encourage you to watch after this one. Alex, Mookie, Edgardo, and Dreams formed an alliance called the Four Horsemen. This is back when the tribes, of course, were switched, and their plan is to go into the merge and completely annihilate Moto. How they plan to do this is actually pretty smart, but the execution is more like a continuation of this Ravu story, so I do recommend watching it after this video. Anyways, back at camp, Lisi says this tribe is full of smart and nice people that she hopes to be friends with for a long, long time.
I'm done with the losers. These guys can't pull it together. Can I just say, loser? Lehu, uhu, sir. I'm surrounded by losers. You know what's going on? That they know that they suck. And when you know you suck, you suck. Dude, I'm telling you, this whole tribe is a sinking ship.
After openly saying multiple times that she wants to leave, Lisi begs them to keep her and vote out Dreams instead, claiming that, hey, Dreams will burn you come the merge. I will be super loyal and stuff. They go, but he is a Four Horsemen member and you're not. So...
Lisi, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
It is now episode 9, day 22, and the Four Horsemen say, let's do this. When we merge, let's eliminate Moto and take home the $1 million prize. They do indeed merge, and that is the end of Ravu's story. As I mentioned before, the rest of the story really is in the Four Horsemen Alliance video if you want to see how Ravu does the rest of the season. But be warned, it doesn't get much better. In fact, it gets so much worse. Now, statistically speaking, Ulong won 3 reward challenges and Ravu only won 1. Ulong lost 11 challenges overall and Ravu lost 12. So Ravu is worse on paper when it comes to challenges. However, Survivor spared them multiple times, namely with the tribe swap and of course giving them people from Exile Island. Unlike Ulong, who Survivor never helped. And heck, Ravu actually got to go to a merge. They were constantly given help and they squandered it every time. I personally still think Ulong is worse, but if you were to argue that Ravu was cursed and therefore were even worse than Ulong, I wouldn't argue. So what do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and doubly thanks for liking and subscribing. See you all next time.